my mom was released from prison, got married, got divorced, moved back to my hometown, I had to get a restraining order against her. And then she was dating my coworker's uncle. I kind of wondered if there was ever going to be a point where the chaos wasn't looming over me. Also, this all happening in my early to mid 20s was just such a wild time in life anyway. Add COVID on there, also a wild time. It was just like, what else? At this point, I would joke with people and say, oh, my life is a series of unfortunate events, which there's a lot of beautiful things in my life too. It's just kind of a joke that I would say because things like this would happen and I truly could not make it up. Like I'm telling you guys and you're like, wait, you keep saying it gets crazier. And I don't know how it does, but it does. Dating this new guy now. I don't know if she's officially divorced. I'm pretty much on like lockdown. I know that I have the restraining order, but I know it's coming up on a year. And so my coworker and I were actually the one who my mom's dating her uncle, right? So he gets out of prison and she just starts being around her family, being around family events, being around all the time, being at her grandmother's. And it was basically unavoidable for my coworker to be around her, which was crazy because it's like I was finally telling her this true story of what had happened, and then she was going to her grandmother's house, which is like her safe place, and this woman was there, my mom. She's like, this is one of my close friends, and her mom tried to murder her, and now I have to just be around her like she's part of the family. Well, unfortunately, my coworker's grandfather had passed away during the time that they were dating, and there was talk around the family of just, the grandfather's will and, what was going to who. I say that my coworker's mom that was her father. And so she was, dealing with the grief of that and everything. And there was talk about, mom was going to help with the will so that her boyfriend got, what he deserved. No. You cannot be handling anybody's money. You cannot be handling anybody's will, nor do you have the authority to do that. First of all, you're just this girlfriend. He just got out of prison. Like, you basically just got out of prison. Like, are we supposed to be doing this? So that was a really tumultuous relationship. There was red flags, but she was still around. And so Christmas comes around. My coworker was like, I am not going to be around her, especially on the anniversary when she tried to kill her daughter, which is my friend. And then she gets this text.